Thank you very much.
Brothers and sisters from the diaspora.
We'll learn our own dances. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up. African youth is above all
the greatness.
Students from 9 senior high schools in Ghana, West Africa, converged at the University of Cape Coast Medical School Auditorium to celebrate the historic Panafest Youth Day, showcasing their poetry, culture, and fashion prowess. In collaboration with Pan-Africanist heavyweights like Professor James Smalls, Rabbi Kohain Halevi, and Dr. Sutherland. The Ghana National College, a school founded by the great Pan-Africanist Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, gave a good account of themselves as they portrayed their Pan-African spirit through beautiful patriotic songs.
Africa,
The celebration was based on the theme, focusing on the heirs empowering the world African youth. The 9 second cycle schools involved were St. Augustine's College, Additional College, Infantum School, Ghana National College, and Cape Coast Technical Institute. Others were Fijai Senior High School, Techiman Senior High School, Mawali Senior High School, Ayensidu Ankoma Academy.
Yeah, we have the Pan-African Festival itself, instituted by Sutherland. You know, she was Pan-Africanist herself, but more of a literary figure, you know, for Ghana. You know, but one of her greatest works was to institute the Pan-African Festival celebration, and eventually it was adopted as, you know, one of the major, you know, festivals that attracts, you know, blacks from all over the world. So every 2 years we meet here in Ghana, particularly Cape Coast, to do that celebration. So blacks come from various parts of Africa and from the diaspora. Poetry, recital, you know, drama, dancing, and you know, really great. So a kind of unifying the black race. It was all started by Sutherland. Now, my aim is to bring the youth more and more into this picture, because when that celebration is taking place, you realize it's mainly the adults. The youth are virtually missing. But you agree that they are to take over from us as the next generation.
The name of the organization is the Panafest Foundation, and Panafest actually is an acronym which stands for the Pan-African Historical Theater Festival. Our goal is to promote the principle of Pan-Africanism using the vehicle of arts and culture. We feel that those are two very powerful mediums to be able to make connection between the African family on the African continent as well as in the diaspora, both art and culture. We have under our foundation also an initiative called the Pan-African Youth Club, or Panafest Youth Club.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Amram Halevi, for giving me this opportunity to stand before you today, to be an MC for such a wonderful program, such as the Panafest Day celebration.
Okay, hi, I'm Vanessa. I'm from Ghana National College in Cape Coast.
I'm also Richard from Infantum School. This is the school. That's in the school.
I just want to tell all those people out there that they should live their dreams and they should be proud to be Ghanaians and Africans.
Excellent. And you have any words of wisdom, young man?
Okay, the saying Africa for Africans, and we should be proud of our skin and our color. You understand? That's a little bit I would say.
Excellent. You bleached it.
Okay, it looks like Rabbi gave us a lot of speech. He has talked so much, and like I can see we have some people around who are having some boring faces and all that. So without making you people sleep, we would like to call upon one of my men, So give it up to Amram. Becoming the president of Pan-African Youth Club in Infant School is no joke. So let's give it up to him. Let's give it up to him. I don't like what you are doing. Adisado, are you in the house? Adisado, are you in the house?
I am Amram Halevi, president of the Pan-African Youth Club in Infantable and founding president of the Pan-African Youth Club in Ghana. As the founding president of the Pan-African Youth Club in Ghana, I make sure and I'll go about trying to help other schools establish the Pan-African Youth Club in their schools. And also as the Pan-African Youth Club president in Infantable, I help my fellow students also realize what they are about. I mean, in their African centralization, what they ought to do as an African to help themselves and their community. The reason why we started, we like to start the Pan-African Youth Club in other schools, is actually to unite all the youth around the world, not only in Ghana, around the world, the African youth, to push Panafest forward and to unite all Africans to have one common aim and goal. Right now we can see everybody is saying US is the most powerful country, China, Germany, all that. Why can't we be the most powerful country? We have the resources in Africa. Best resources in Africa, gold, diamond, they all come from Africa.
I have a dream that one day, even in the states of Mississippi, the state swelled through the heat of injustice, swelled through the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that one day in this nation, my 4 little children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to be here in Addis Ababa on this most historic occasion. I bring with me hope and fraternal greetings of the government and people of Ghana. Our objective is African Union now. There is no time to waste.
Pan-Africanism should begin with the teaching of the history of the indigenous people who's having this experience. If the children don't know how and who they are, how will they ever be able to discuss Pan-Africanism? Pan suggests unity, meaning you got a relationship with a group of other peoples. How do you know that relationship if you don't know the history that defined that relationship? So this is the very foundation of why you want youth groups to form Pan-African student organizations to begin to explore the real meaning of Pan-Africanism. And Pan-Africanism that we would like for them to discover, but only God and them will know what will be discovered in the end, is how to unite the African family worldwide. Okay?
When you have your club meetings, you will, apart from learning about the politics of the issues, we'll learn about our society, we'll learn our own dances.